Hi, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with Megan the other day, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you a couple of tips you could do to potentially increase your traffic online. So with that, let me get started. Doing a lot of good things here. Free estimate tab up here. You have your click to call, another estimate, and a chat right here. So, a lot of good things that you're doing right off the bat. Love this as seen on A&E section. Your images are really well put together. Your site is very clean. So you're doing a lot of great things there. Um, the one thing I noticed when I went through though is that there's not a ton of content throughout the site. And content is anything I can highlight, whether it be pictures, text, whatever it may be. And content's pretty important for a couple of reasons. The first is so that you can be found for specific keywords. So looking at what you're ranking for, you are ranking for 401 keywords, and you're getting a lot of traffic from your name and some stuff like metal roof versus shingles, hurricane, why are contractors so unreliable? Not sure. These are things that are resulting in conversions in roofing, metal roof, hurricane, um, you know, uh, just a lot of things that potentially aren't getting you traffic. And when I put in Orlando to see where you are in terms of ranking for Orlando, you're not ranking high enough to really pull any traffic on any Orlando keyword. As you can see here, you're at the middle of the third page for tile roofing repair, and it just gets kind of further back from there. So, looking at uh, keywords in Orlando, I did find almost 11,000 searches a month within Orlando, and roofing companies. Orlando is a great buyer intent keyword because when people are searching for something, roofing companies Orlando makes sense. That anybody who didn't know a company, didn't know Roof Commander, hadn't seen you guys on TV, that's what they would type in to search for you. So, if I wanted to rank for roofing companies Orlando, right, I would have that as a heading somewhere. I would have it within your content. I would maybe even save an image as that keyword. So instead of, let's say that's not showing up. Let's say instead of this image being as being listed as ACE AE Roof Commander, it would be saved as Orlando Roofing Company or Roofing Companies Orlando or whatever. So having those keywords throughout your content, not only in headings but in text and images, really allows you to rank faster and more efficiently. So, definitely would be one of my uh, tips is to, make sure those keywords are throughout your content and really build those up. And the more content you have, the more keywords you can be found for. And, when that happens, you can start ranking and getting more traffic to your site. And it also is a ranking factor. So one of the factors that Google uses to determine whether a site gets ranked higher than others is content, not just quality but quantity. So really important to have that stuff throughout your site. My second tip would be to really build up and grow this Google business profile. So while you're likely not going to rank in Orlando, with this Google profile, since it's kind of, a good distance away, you can definitely rank in your area. And how you really build this up, you want as many 5-star reviews as possible. So, right now you have a 4.1, which typically is a little lower than you'd want. You want somewhere near a 5.0. You have 31 reviews, which is a decent amount. You really want to build those up because what happens is everybody searches differently, right? Some people click on the first thing they see, which is a great reason to get these Google guaranteed local ads. Also, get having one of these ads for people that click on the first thing they see, whether it's here or here. You're going to convert some of those people, and then some people go down to these top 3 Google business profiles, right? And they can pull up to 40% of the traffic. So this particular keyword with 600 searches a month, you're looking at 250 roughly searches going right to these top three. And so you want to do the same thing in your area. You want to try to, get as many searches in your area as possible. And so reviews are a great way. Uh, you know, Having all this information pretty consistent through the web is important. So, one thing we notice a lot of is hours vary, and Google wants to see that whether somebody goes on your Google profile or your website or say a Yelp page or Angie's List or what have you, that they get the same accurate information. So, making sure all this information is consistent throughout the web, very important. And then last but not least, if I'm trying to rank for, say, let's just say Tavares, right? I want to rank for roofing companies Tavares for my Google business profile. I would save a keyword as that, and I would maybe, use Jack's Garage here and put a location there, and they'll feel that you did a service or um, a do roof repair or something at Jack's Garage. So, uh, really important to build this up and try to get yourself traffic in multiples of ways. Last but not least, you just want to really continue to build up the strength of your site. So you've done a pretty good job. You have 187 referring domains that are sending 115 do follow links back to your site. And these are the ones that are passing you power. Typically, you'd want to be close to a 1-to-1 ratio, but this is pretty strong. This 34 and 18, very strong. You really want a 1-to-1 if you can, but looking at your competition, this is gold key, and they're almost identical to you. They do have a little bit more referring domains and a little bit more do follow links, but they are getting quite a bit more traffic. As you can see, you're almost getting 100 searches. They're getting a little over 1,300 searches a month. So, just doing a couple of those tips and really building those up would I think definitely help you in getting to this point. So, I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. We'd love to get your feedback. I do have a link to my Google Calendar. Feel free to schedule a time at whatever fits your schedule, and myself or my business partner Jackie will get back to you as soon as we can. So, with that, have a great day and God bless.